2,000 years ago, as pictured, with his heart bleeding from a crown of thorns, Jesus became the original bleeding heart liberal. In today's world, as the third Jesus, I am again a bleeding heart liberal, because only liberals are prepared for the ascensions recorded in the Gospel of Matthew. Only liberals will be able to physically ascend, because only liberals know how to properly use God's energies of unconditional love. In creation, one either ascends by giving God's life force energies of unconditional love to others, or one descends by taking God's life force energies from others. God-loving liberals receive increased amounts of God's life force energies of unconditional love whenever they help others without expectation of earthly rewards, and their own heavenly actions prove, like Jesus, they are servants of God. Conversely, there are God-fearing conservatives who take God's life force energies from others to provide earthly pleasures for themselves, their families, and their friends. The taking of life force energies from others and preventing free will decision-making by others proves God-fearing Christians are really slaves of Satan, no matter how many times they repeat the word God. In today's world, I seek God-loving liberals to take with me to the prophesied new heaven and new earth, as recorded 2,000 years ago in the book of Revelation, in my Omega, or last resurrection. I would do more than I ever did before. The Gospel of John specifically quotes me as saying, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father." Now, my statement, "he that believeth on me," means I am a direct descendant of Jesus and Mary Magdalene's children. Modern day confusion over my 2,000-year-old words has resulted in today's Christians claiming Jesus is the only way to God. This confusion comes from the book of Revelation, when I told John the energetic units of God's unconditional love brought into our solar system by my expanded Holy Spirit are the key to entering the promised land's new heaven and new earth. Over the last 3.5 years, every week I have trained members of the 144,000 to perform action in their archangelic Holy Spirits in the energies of bliss and beyond bliss, the energies Christians call the rapture. Each week, I take those gathered to the promised land in their Holy Spirits, just like I took John, so they are fully prepared to lead the ascensions recorded in the Gospel of Matthew. Those leading the ascensions have been trained how to consciously enter their archangelic Holy Spirit. They are prepared for the time when rapture's emotional energies of bliss and beyond bliss from our sun reach planet Earth. Anyone can consciously enter their angelic Holy Spirit merely by loving God, themselves, and other people. Then in the joy-filled energies of one's angelic Holy Spirit, one can train for ascension by using the bliss-filled energies of rapture that already exist in one's archangelic Holy Spirit. All religious, agnostic, and atheist liberals are invited to try my free end times techniques and taste God's golden energies of unconditional love. Those who learn to perform action in their archangelic Holy Spirit are prepared to ascend, as prophesied by Matthew. Receive my free end times techniques, information about Holy Spirit activation techniques, and read more about the new heaven on my website at www.the144,000.org.